let's talk about quality. It's funny. Quality is something that it not only involves, a profession, it involves a mindset. People who usually work in quality assurance are people that apply quality to their lives. That's something that they do, they love, they live for quality, right? They have a passion for it. And it just requires a mentality to try to always make things better. That there's always a way to improve things, right? That things can be simplified to accommodate changes. And even if at first things are hard, when implementing changes, you know that at the end of the road, people will understand the benefits of whatever it is that you're implementing. The hardest thing about implementing quality assurance is speaking the same vocabulary as everyone else in the company. So you need to make a point, coach them, teach them. So for that, you need to help them understand what is it that you're trying to accomplish and the benefits, right? Short term, long term. And culturally, within a company, there's already built, there's a culture around. You're going to find a lot of obstacles. Many people will say, well, there's no use for it. Honestly, we've been doing this a certain way for so many years. And that's something that you just need to work with, right? You won't force quality on people. You'll educate people on what quality is. And you're going to hold their hands every day and tell them, we do understand what you're going through. Just give us a chance. You'll see by the end of the day, at the end of the road, the milestone, there's some benefits to what we're doing. Once that, and it takes time. This is something that takes, it depends on what you're doing, but, to change a culture for a company, I'll say usually it takes around 2 years to people to start understanding what is it that you're trying to do and actually feel comfortable with it. At first, they're just going to accept it. There's going to be a lot of tantrums, people complaining and everything, just because upper management is saying they need to do it. Whereas when time passes by, they'll just understand, hey, you know what, this is something to help us. Well, quality is only, it's trying to help the employee, it's trying to help the company. You're building standards, rules, you're building communication, you're building education, you're building patterns that at the end of the road, you're just trying to protect everyone, right? You don't want, and you could tell that people, when they fall into issues, that's when quality comes in. That's when the company is expecting quality. Everybody is expecting quality assurance to be the ones to provide the documentation, to provide the information, to whatever it is that they're looking for. Hey, we don't have it, I'm sure quality assurance has it, right? But in order for quality assurance to have it, the information needs to be provided. You don't want to be putting out fires all the time. That's why you want to have a plan. You want to have standards. You don't want to waste time and effort, a lot of effort, especially energies, in trying to explain one thing was done one way and another thing was done another way, or why this person didn't know about this, why the other person didn't know about it. I mean, there's so many ways around it. And quality assurance always adapting, you know, they're expecting, adapting to change. They are constantly verifying processes, making sure that they make sense. And that's where everybody wants to go, right? That doesn't mean that just because somebody is saying that something should happen, it's going to get implemented. But it will get evaluated. So a lot of people look as quality is the enemy, right? Quality is that department that's always scrutinizing, verifying, pointing out fingers, which they're not. They're just pointing out facts, findings, observations, providing information that's very useful to know where we need to head as a company and to know what changes need to be implemented. Just think about it. Have a nice day. Bye.